So one of the things that I want to go ahead and show you are the library resources that we have in our district, thanks to our state library system, and of course our school district also. It's called TexQuest, and within TexQuest, if you haven't used it yet before, you probably don't realize the number of resources that we have within that app. I'm only going to show you a few in this video that are going to be related directly to students being able to do some research on a topic. So your TexQuest app is listed under the district apps. You can go ahead and click it as a favorite. Students also see this link automatically. So if you click on it, this is the page that comes up whenever you do click. And Willis went ahead and broke up the apps by groupings. So the elementary resources are all posted here. The secondary resources are here. And then, of course, it's also broken down by ebooks and then content specifics. Of course, we're going to focus on the elementary resources, and the two that I kind of want to zone in on for research purposes are Britannica School Elementary and Gale for their research purposes. If you click on Britannica, this is what it initially brings up. There's always a topic of the week. This particular week, it happens to be about cats. There's areas for students to explore. There's the Britannica Fundamentals here, which is for our very young learners. And then there's topics that are posted already, typically based off of what students are usually most interested in. Geography down here, and then the Spanish version of the Britannica website. So for any students that are unable to read or speak English, this is a great place for them to go. So if students want to go ahead and do a search for some topic, if they're doing any type of research, they'll click on this yellow search bar. And when they do, let's say they're researching information about Canada. What will happen is you will see initially all of the articles that are listed about Canada. There's images that are related to this, and you'll see that each of the articles gives a little bit of the beginning information. The articles can be starred so that you can go back to them, and this particular topic happens to have quite a few articles. You can also click on images, and you're able to see all the images that go along with Canada, along with any videos that might have been posted about it. And then under more, there's a little bit more of a breakdown, dictionary definition if needed. If you click on magazines, you'll notice that these are magazine articles or magazines that have something to do with Canada in some sort of way. If we go back to articles, what's really nice is if you click on an article, you'll notice at the very top, there's two reading levels available in the elementary level. Reading level 1 is going to be for your younger readers or your lower leveled readers, and level 2 takes things a little bit higher for the students. And you'll notice if you look at this information, now we've jumped into the middle school Britannica, which means that we have written work that's a little bit more complex for the students to read. Reading level 1 is where most of our elementary students would be. What's really nice about this is that it's very user-friendly. It's easy to look at, easy to click through. It breaks things down for the students to where they can look at things one piece at a time. Also off to the side, students can star it as a favorite. Things can be translated if they choose. It can be translated into any one of these languages here. And this information can even be saved into their Google Drives if they were able to do that, or if they wanted to do that. So then they could work on the information in the article a little bit more. If we go back to the TexQuest resources, Gale is another resource for our students. This resource, you'll notice there's quite a few that fall under Gale. I would just go to Gale in Context Elementary. And once again, let's say we're looking up Canada. What's really great here is the way that they break up the information. If you keep scrolling, you'll notice they give you quick facts if they have some. They separate it into book articles, magazine articles, news, biographies if there are any, and then they give you pictures. Again, what's really nice about all of this is that it's very easy to look at. It's eye-catching for the students. It's easy to read in general, and there's also tools for the students to use as they're looking through this. So let's say we go to this magazine article here. Students can highlight any text that they choose, and they can put notes. They can change their highlighting color. They can also translate anything. They can have it read to them. So there's lots and lots of accessibility tools for the students. They can change text size, things that will make it a little bit easier for them to be able to read and comprehend what they're reading. So I really thought it was a good idea for you all to see these resources. And one more thing I'm noticing right here, this tells you that this particular article is at a level 3. So it's a little bit higher level for some of our elementary students. You can, when you look at the articles, let me go back this way. This is what you're actually seeing here with these dots. It's telling you the levels of some of the information. So if students happen to not be great readers, you can tell them, okay, only choose the articles that have green boxes next to them. If they're higher level readers, you might let them choose blue or purple boxes. So it gives you a way to sort of manage based on their reading levels, which could be helpful in a lot of our classes. For the Spanish version of Britannica, they're still in the process of making it look the way that the Britannica elementary page looks. So that way all the landing pages will appear the same. They just haven't gotten to that just yet. So the Spanish version of Britannica does look a little bit different. It's the same information. It's just in the old setup. So once they've rearranged this, it'll look exactly the same, which will make it easier for you as a teacher to be able to tell students where they need to go. But this is available to all Spanish-speaking students. So that way they can also do research if they are unable to do so in English. So if you're looking for a great place for your students to go to be able to get the research that they need without you having to be concerned about the information they're pulling up, this is where you need to be. They do have it vetted with the elementary resources where the information that the students are getting is safe for them to be looking at. What's really nice is they can't really toggle with the secondary resources because of the way they have it closed off. So students stay within those elementary resources. If you have any questions, please make sure that you let me know and I'll be glad to walk you